This is exciting to me.
You are live.
Am I live?
It says you are live.
Does it say live over there?
No.
Well, check it out real quick.
It doesn't say it.
Hello, everybody. We're trying something new today. Are we on?
I think so, yeah.
So I just want to make sure everything's working, and we'll get started.
Yeah, let's wait a second.
Because I'm like doing multiple simulcast craziness with StreamYard.
Yes.
Can you tag yourself?
Why would I do that?
Tag yourself. Oh, does it not say anything on the thing?
What? It does.
All right, I'm getting distracted by that.
Jeez, let me do this.
Did it give notification?
It did.
All right, so we're good. Should we start?
Yeah, sure.
We are getting ready to start right now. Good morning, everybody. So, got the fancy little intro. Really trying to step up our game here, Martha.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We actually we're syndicating to YouTube now as well, which is pretty cool. We should be. I don't want to really jump on YouTube. I get distracted by all the different screens, anyways.
You really are.
I'm like squirrel. We got too much stuff out right now. I'm like crazy distracted. Yeah. Anyway, what we talk about today is we're 4 months into this craziness still, and I think it's time for just a little check-in.
Yeah, let's check in with everybody.
Let's check in with you. How are you doing?
Not so great.
What's going on, Martha?
Well, I'm fighting with this, so you know.
You're good. What's going on? What are your feelings? Without getting too deep, we'll do a brief little therapy session.
I get therapy today.
Yeah.
Yay. I actually it's very highs and lows, which is weird because I'm not usually that.
No, you're pretty even usually. It's me that's usually up and down.
But I get a little bit sad and hopeless feeling. I think.
I can see that.
So, yeah.
And then, like we were talking about, I don't think that's a completely uncommon thing.
No.
And we've talked about this before. We're uneasy when we have uncertainty.
Yes.
We don't know. I mean, we can't. All right. So we've talked about this, like planning a trip to Disneyland. I can't even plan a trip for Disneyland because we don't even know if it's going to be open.
Right.
And today in New Mexico, we're rolling backwards. So some of the things that were open, so the restaurants, breweries, they're going back to outdoor seating only.
Yeah.
You know, today they're going to release how they're going to do school.
Well, in our district.
In our district. So that's been up in the air with us. Well, what are we going to do? We don't know what we're going to do with our kids for school yet.
Yeah. We
truly don't know.
But you said something yesterday that made me think about it again, that, you know, we could do whatever now.
Yes.
We can live the life we want to live, the life we talked about living. We can reorganize and replan things, and so can you.
So that's what we kind of want to talk about now. Let's check in. How you guys doing? Mm-hmm. And we read this great article, and this guy, he kind of pointed out the things that are going to be different.
Yeah.
Which I want to hit on a couple of them because it's kind of interesting. But we also need to look at this as an opportunity to really reinvent ourselves. Mm-hmm. We're at scratch again. We don't have kids in any activities. We don't have kids doing, anything really. Because that was always our excuse. Oh, we can't go travel because we've got
this or that.
We don't have any of that.
Or school even. It becomes the issue.
So it's done a couple things. It's freed up our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we doing with that extra time? Are we sitting there moping?
No, we're doing this.
This is one of the things. Or are we trying to look at, things that we can do to improve our lives?
Right.
So some of the things that I thought was interesting that's going to be different in, post-COVID is just thinking about Hollywood, right? Do you remember pre-seatbelt?
I do.
And pre-anti-smoking?
Yep.
Do you guys remember that? People were smoking in movies all the time.
And they never put their seatbelt on when they jumped in the car.
Well, they're in the shower. They're smoking. They're cooking dinner. They're smoking. You're at a restaurant. You're in airplanes.
Yes.
Everybody's smoking. Then they had the big lobby.
Yeah.
Against
so
smoking.
Then there was no smoking.
No, it's gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same with the seatbelt push.
Yeah.
We had kids riding in the back of trucks and everything in movies. And
now they all get in for the high-speed chase and put their seatbelt on.
Yeah, that's how we went to the lake, was in the back of our pickup truck. What? It was cool. We had a camper shell so we were safe.
Yes.
That keeps you safe like that. So what does Hollywood look
Your
like?
mom said she's starting to get angry in this whole push.
Oh, I don't see the comments on
No,
this.
I get to do that now. So
All
just
right.
get your hands off that.
You do the comments and I'll play with this part.
I get angry too, at least once a day.
Absolutely. But like, what's Hollywood going to do? So like handshakes, nobody's shaking hands anymore.
Yeah, they said that's kind of a sign of an idiot now.
Yeah, so our movies, when they meet somebody, they're not going to shake hands anymore.
Are they going to wear masks?
Are they going to wear masks? Or all, Mom, all your little CSI shows, are they going to be all like masked up now and not shaking hands? And, what's Hollywood going to change? And that was kind of interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about that. Another thing, and we've talked about this a lot, that's going to change is education.
Yes.
And I think a lot of it is because they can do a lot of this education online. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much is going to change like an elementary level, but on the college level,
yeah,
where people are paying $20,000 a year for an education, you can get it online for $5,000.
Yeah, that's going to hurt universities a lot.
Yeah, especially if they're not even doing sports or some of the other benefits of these schools, right?
Well, yeah, that's where they get the scholarships in. So if they're not going to play the sport, they're not going to give the scholarship.
No. It's
so that is a loss for those students, which is unfortunate because kids work really hard to get those scholarships.
Absolutely.
I feel bad for them.
For the last decade, there's been a push, and it's not necessarily a push, it's a convenience to do things online. Mm-hmm. Shopping online, having things delivered online. Now it is going to be even greater than it's ever been.
Yes.
And I joked about this 10 years ago when Amazon or whenever eBay and those guys came out, I was thinking, I need to buy stock in FedEx and UPS.
Yes.
Because people are buying something that's going to have to get delivered.
Yep.
And their stock has done well. There's a lot of companies that have done very well during this.
And it doesn't even have to be your big ones. It's like took Chloe shopping and she saw these shoes she really liked. They didn't have them in her size. I was like, well, we'll look online. And the more that you find those items online that you like, the more you're going to shop that way.
So retail is going to change. And I can almost see retail having just one size or just different sizes of certain clothes
to look at
for you just to look at, try on, and then
you can't try stuff on
or even just to look at and then just order this online. You'll have it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a change in the retail.
Yeah.
And I guess there's machines. Have you seen this or heard this? Where you stand in front of it, you can pick an outfit and it'll impose the outfit on you.
Oh, virtually?
Yes. So you can see what you look like in the outfit.
They really could probably do sizing and everything that way.
They could. It's going to completely change, okay? It's not going to be the same. We just need to accept that. And like me and Martha yesterday, I don't know if we had a wine sesh or whatever, but if we're going to focus on the negative parts of all this, that's all we're going to see, and that's the way we're going to feel. Mm-hmm. There are positives that we can focus on, and that's what we want to talk about now. Or what are some of the silver linings? What are the benefits of all this? You ready, babe? What do you got?
I got just doing nothing.
There is a piece.
And not having anywhere to be. Like vacation.
Have we enjoyed not having to take the kids anywhere? Or have we just complained about it?
Which is funny because your mom just said that last time she watched the kids when we went out of town, that we're too busy. And now we're like not busy at all.
Exactly. So that has completely
changed everything.
It's changed that piece. Did you get caught up on your sleep? Mom, did you get caught up on your sleep this weekend? Right? I mean, we have that. There's no excuse. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
We can get caught up. If nothing else, the drive time getting to work is gone.
Yes.
So everybody at least has another hour right there.
The people working from home.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Reintroduce yourself to your family.
Spending more time with the family, I'm noticing the dynamic is different. And I know as the kids get older, it changes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm really having to analyze the relationship that I have with each one of them.
And I think it's also extended family because we've all tried to reach out to people, and extended family is a nice place to reach out.
Yes. We have time to mend some fences if we want. If they're, worth
and people
mending.
mentioned there's some websites where you can play games through distance online with your family, which is cool.
See, and you're really good with your sister. You guys text a lot. You guys stay communicating quite a bit.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like late at night. Why isn't she asleep at 2 a.m. her time?
She has to go to work. Learn to be a good parent.
I'm trying.
But I think we've all realized with the homeschooling that, we can be a little bit more involved.
So one thing that we've done, and I think it worked well, is when the last couple of weeks we gave everybody their own day because they're stuck at home with
each other
and the kids. So we just took one out, bought them some lunch, went on a little shopping spree, and they've enjoyed that. And I think we need to be more mindful of just taking one kid to go do something, just so they have their little private time and stuff. All right, so they shut down our restaurants again. So maybe instead of complaining about it,
we learn to cook.
Learn to cook. Man, online is amazing. We can learn. You know what you can learn online?
Anything,
man.
I think it's pretty cool because though you might miss some recipe or some dish, and they have the little copycat recipes you can look up online to try and make it yourself.
So we did that. Kind of nice. Copycat Gardunio's bread pudding cornbread.
Yeah.
That was really good.
So that? Those copycat.
I did pretty good on that one,
nice. Didn't I? And it brings your family together.
It does. Together. I don't know about that one.
Plan your next vacation. It's really hard to plan ahead right now.
I think we talked about that. If you're planning it, plan for several different dates, different locations. I don't know if I'd plan on that.
Yeah.
Meditation, hiking is still good. If we need to take care of ourselves.
But it's so hot here. I don't think anybody wants to go outside.
3 days over 100 degrees.
I'm melting.
That's a little hot. I might agree with you on that one.
Volunteer to help a friend or a nonprofit or a community group. They need volunteers.
They do. And I love volunteering, and that's some of the stuff that was gone now because I teach and do that other stuff. I kind of miss it, but I'm apprehensive. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to see what they need help-wise. I don't know. We need to look into that.
It's hard. It's hard to decide, but it's a good thing to look into.
Here's a good one.
Take an online course or 2 or 12.
Or did you just finish your 15th season of Supernatural?
Well,
we didn't finish all of them yet. The girls are working on it, though.
They really are.
They are diligent Netflix watchers.
Yes, they are.
Well, what do we do? Again, there's so many. You can pick up so many courses, $100, and get a great course on cooking.
On anything.
I think that master class that's out there is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, a lot of different options there.
Learning to cook from Wolfgang Puck.
Yeah.
Learning comedy with Steve Martin. It's just very, very cool.
Yeah.
Take up gardening.
Which is something we did.
I wish we had a picture.
I do have a picture of the zucchini.
Yeah, I could have put that on here and shared it. We have a potato. It grew. Zach grew a potato.
He just threw one in there.
Yeah, it was. This one's rotten. Let's throw it in the ground. And we got a potato about that big sticking out through the top of it.
Yeah, we didn't plant that deep enough.
We don't know how deep they went. I think we got 5 foot of potatoes. I think we got a bushel. You don't know?
But anyway, it's pretty cool. Stuff's actually growing, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Create an online business.
Let's think about this. Are you in an industry that's going to be changed forever because of this virus? Think about it. I mean, we can reflect on it, and we know what industries are going to be affected. Retail, food services, any physical. I think any job where there's physical contact is going to change. How can we transition into something else? What kind of online business can you do? What kind of
do you have a skill that you can teach and create your own online?
I think there's huge opportunity for just little classes to teach kids how to paint, teach anybody how to do this thing.
Teach someone how to play an instrument, teach someone something.
Absolutely. We need to be looking at that.
Teach someone how to cook.
Pick up a new hobby. Like gardening.
Gardening.
That's kind of fun.
House painting, cleaning.
No, that's not really fun. I like the next one, though.
Write the book you've always wanted to write.
Have you ever wanted to write a book?
Yes.
All right. If you're going to write a book, what kind of book? Fiction, nonfiction?
Oh, gosh. Definitely fiction.
Would you do historical fiction?
Possibly. I don't know. There's a lot of research involved in that. So, yeah. I don't know if I would do that. Would you write a book?
I would, and it would be along the whole self-help genre kind of stuff because that's what I like. I like to read that kind of stuff, some kind of businessy book. But I wouldn't want to do it well.
Maybe a children's book.
Yeah, write a book. Why not? You could just ebook it.
A movie script, a Broadway play, write something. Songs.
Yes. I'm trying to encourage the kids to just create. You know
write
what I mean?
your own memoirs.
That wouldn't be very interesting, though. My memoirs? That would be
you
something.
You should write them down before you
Maybe.
forget.
I probably should. That's why we're doing this.
Create a YouTube channel.
And that's kind of what we're doing with this. Just this morning, I know a few people watch. We get some interaction.
TikTok, Instagram, yeah.
But it's kind of fun to do, and it's preserved. It's
Yeah,
there.
we talked about that once too. It's
Our future
like
generation
a legacy.
will be able to see. Oh, that was Grandma Martha and Pops. I'll be a Pops too. My dad's Pops, but maybe I'll be like Pops too.
Okay.
I don't want to be Grandpa. I like a Papa. Maybe Papa. Yeah, I'm going by Papa now. Not that well when I have grandkids. I like this one. Papa says, make a conscious effort to become the person you've always wanted to be.
Yes.
This was a big part of our conversation yesterday.
Yeah.
And it kind of went along with scripture as well, is preparing yourself to be like yesterday in scripture, is preparing yourself to be the person God wants you to be.
Yeah. Making sure the soil is good.
Yeah,
so that
we
your growth
have
is
to
good.
till our soil.
Yeah.
That is our responsibility. Somebody else may plant the seed, or we plant the seed, however it works, but we got to make sure that we're ready.
Yeah.
So what kind of person do you want to be? And anything like that, any change that we want to make, if you're excited about it, yeah, I want to do this. Find one thing you could do immediately and do it.
Morning, Pops.
Pops on there?
He says good morning, apparently.
Good morning. All right, you'll be Pops, I'll be Papa. Well, I don't want him calling me Papa.
It would be awkward. But anyway, live the life you want to live.
Yes.
So if that life is on the open road and you're able to work from anywhere, maybe that's the new life for you. If that life is keeping your kids home and teaching them yourself, that might be the new life for you.
Look at the opportunity we have if the kids are at home more. Instead of us complaining about the schools not teaching our kids, we're going to soapbox a little bit. It's our responsibility to educate our kids. It is. It's our responsibility to teach them the morals and values that we have.
Yes.
And pass that on to them.
Yes.
We can't expect the school or the government to do that. And we have the opportunity to do that now. It's our responsibility to educate the kids in faith, if you're a religious person. That's our job. So we really can't get mad at the churches for shutting things down and doing what they can. It's our responsibility. So I think this is a great awakening for personal responsibility.
It is a good awakening for personal responsibility, but I also would urge, because some of these school districts aren't going back to school right now, and I understand the fear, but help us educate our kids. This isn't something we're equipped to do. So maybe as an educator, maybe it's your calling to put some educational things online so that we can help our children to not fall behind, because we're going to fall behind.
And we don't want to do that.
We don't want our kids
I don't want my kids to fall
educated.
We don't want to have the first generation to be less educated than the generation previous.
Yeah, we don't want that. So maybe if, schools aren't going back full time or whatever's happening with your school in particular, maybe you have the ability to help us teach our children. Because that's
maybe
what
they ought to
your
just
calling
partner with
was.
some good
But that's what their calling was.
Who are you talking to directly?
All teachers.
Oh,
because teachers don't go into education to get rich.
No.
That does not happen.
No,
they go in there for a love of teaching and a love of learning. So,
last one. Let's plan the last one.
Plan something big.
Don't let the walls that held you captive in the past determine the freedom you have to work with in the future. We've been talking about, and this has always been our dream, and we'll wrap it up with this. I know we went a little long, but I think this is interesting. I really want to know how you guys are doing right now. Please, you've been watching this later. Tell me how you're doing. Do you need? I'd love to talk to you guys. If you need a phone call, I'm going to try to reach out to everybody.
If you're sick of talking to your family,
man, I love talking to people. Give us a call, message us. I really want to make sure everybody's doing okay.
Yeah.
Because this is 4 months. This is getting a little weird.
Time.
It is.
That's a long
time. And this little list and stuff, I just want us, we have the opportunity to focus on the positive. Regardless of what things look like in a month, 2 months from now, we can become the people we want to become, and they can't take that away. Ever.
Yes.
Nobody can take that away. We always have that freedom to choose who we want to become.
Yes.
I made myself cry a little bit.
Oh, don't cry on that.
All right. Plan something big. We want to get an RV again. If we're working from home anyways and the kids are homeschooled, dude, let's load up. Let's take a week off. We can homeschool from the RV on the road.
Yes.
You know, that was our dream, to travel more. Maybe it's not going to be abroad, but we can go check out that big old thing of yarn. You know, that
Big ball of yarn.
big ball of yarn.
Big old thing of yarn.
Big old
Oh my
thing of
God.
yarn. We can check out the big potato.
Oh, that would be cool.
There's things out there.
But there's things that we could see.
All right, guys. Thank you. Do you want to
Yep.
wrap up with anything? We had a little soapboxy today.
Yeah, a little soapboxy today, but that's okay.
All right. We'll talk real estate tomorrow,
Okay.
and we'll do it again. Let me know if it looks like the format worked okay. I know I changed a little bit, but let us know how you're doing. Like, comment, and share, and we will
Talk to you tomorrow.
see you in the morning. Bye.